Drew McIntyre shockingly won the Undisputed Championship on SmackDown. And Cody Rhodes loves to eat people's calves like a... Can someone feed this man? Because every 2 minutes he's like... Shockingly, Drew McIntyre wins the Undisputed Championship. I did not expect WWE to pull this trigger whatsoever. He rolled up the cage like he was hungover trying to get out of bed after a night out. But at the end of the day, he still won. Just checking my imaginary watch. It's about bloody time. This was needed for Cody too, as the crowd are starting to boo.
We'll talk.
The Germans love Big Drew in the main event, and the Cody crowd was there too. He did get a decent reception, but the crowd was firmly behind Drew McIntyre. What's that in Drew's hand, you ask? It is Dusty's watch, which he did add in a promo before the match.
It does it! You dirty bastard! You've done it again!
An okay start to the match, and then Drew McIntyre low blows Cody, and then... What do you mean it's done? Stage 1 done already. Great. Stage 2 is an ODQ. We end up brawling into the crowd. We get a table spot, and then Cody takes Drew backstage for Cody to make Drew eat his banana. Yep, you heard me correctly. I'm explaining this one to the parents then. So we head back into the arena where Cody sets up Drew on a table, climbs some stairs and gets himself on a platform and dives off. But he looks like, do you know when you go on holiday and you see like a middle-aged man attempt like a belly flop inside of the pool? Yeah, it looks like that.
Don't do it! You understand the height! Oh!
Cody sets up Drew on the announce table, hits the crossroads, gets the 3. We move on to stage 3 and things are getting a bit cagey. Wahey.
Crossroads! They just took out the announce desk!
This is the part of the match where things start to get serious. Crossroads, Cody cut us off the top of the cage. Yeah, this match is really starting to cook now.
His title right here. Oh, but it's...
Although this match was picking up, and personally I thought the first 2 stages felt a bit cinematic and a bit too theatrical for a 3 stages of hell match, I still didn't think Drew McIntyre was going to win this match whatsoever. Even when Cody decided to turn into a cannibal again. Has he mistaken Drew McIntyre for Jack Grealish or something? It's a man in the mask, and then he unveils himself. It is Jacob Fatu. He returns, takes out Drew McIntyre, and then surprisingly also attacks Cody Rhodes.
Punch Cody Rhodes!
Well, that worked out well for you, didn't it, you big divvy? Drew flops like a salmon out of the cage and wins the match. Well done, Jacob. You've well and truly fucked that one up. Finally, it's about time Drew McIntyre actually got an Undisputed Championship around his waist. He has carried WWE, in my opinion, particularly through the lockdown era, but he's been really underrated over the past couple of years, in my opinion, and I think that feud with CM Punk is up there with one of the best. It's about time he's in that main event picture. It's about time he has a belt around his waist, and let's see what the future holds. Comment down below who you think his first opponent will be. What's next for Cody 2? Comment down below. Speaking of what's next for Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton opens the show to a loud crowd, but surprisingly interrupted by Trick Williams. And my God, does this guy represent the word aura. The way he dresses, his mic skills are top notch, and he hung really well with Randy. Great start to the show and a good promo. And then Trick bit off more than he could chew. Slapping the mic out of Randy's hand, Randy Orton goes to fake to do an RKO, hits him with a quick punch and an uppercut, sets up for the DDT and hits it. Oh my God, it's the Miz. It's not 2010. Trick Williams versus Ray Phoenix was quickly followed up. A decent opening match, some great spots by Ray Phoenix. Check this out.
The balance. Oh, wow. And the springboard missile drop.
Trick shines through, gets the win, and they'll look to push Trick quick and fast. We then cut backstage to Damian Priest, who says he wants a shot at the Undisputed Championship. Now, this is one of about 12 backstage promos here, with different superstars asking for different shots at Cody's title. See on the screen now, these are the superstars that did ask for a title shot. You've got Randy Orton versus The Miz, you've got Solo Sikoa versus Damian Priest, you've got Matt Cardona versus Trick Williams, and finally, we've got Sammy versus Ilya. What a match that'll be. Drop a sub down below and turn notifications on, because we'll do a video entirely focused on this tournament. And comment down below as well who you think's going to win. What are your predictions? This is the part of the show where Drew McIntyre shows the crowd Dusty's watch to piss off Cody later on in the show. We then cut to Julia versus Alexa Bliss for the United States Championship in an okay match. Like, what is the point of this United States Championship? They're not putting any focus on it at all. They're chopping and changing who's got it. It's either Julia or Chelsea Green. I don't get why they changed the championship. Can we please mix it up and freshen it up? Last Legend interferes, pushing Alexa off the top rope. Kiana gets the win. Nia Jax cuts a promo on Alexa after the match. Why didn't he put the belt on Alexa? At least it changes the division up. Wyatt versus the MFTs. It's a competition now of who has the best entrance. These two teams do work well together, but I feel like it's getting a bit repetitive now. But it's only going to go on longer because Solo Sikoa has decided to rob Uncle Hardy's lamp. What a load of goofy bollocks.
I am Mr. Lamp. Put me down, knobhead.
The MFTs get the win and Solo just gets off with this lamp in his hand. So I'm guessing that's going to be the feud. We're feuding over a lamp. Get it. Do enjoy the whites. I just think they're actually getting a bit repetitive now. And Solo, for me, has been the best act of 2024 so far. Because he's so out there with his mannerisms. No, you don't need to call an ambulance. I wasn't having a stroke there. That was just my Solo Sikoa impression. Jordynne Grace appears backstage, which is a welcome addition to the SmackDown roster because this women's division needs someone like her. Alba Fyre comes in, sets up a nothing match later on in the show. Then cut backstage to Matt Cardona, who meets up with his boy Cody Rhodes, daps him up, you know, all loving and hugging, and says, listen, mate, I want a shot at that belt. He gets put in the tournament next week on SmackDown, and it's interesting to see how quick WWE are pushing Matt Cardona. Come on, everybody, time to get off. We're at Squash Station. Let's go. Yep, this match lasted about 2 minutes. Jordynne Grace gets the win. No surprise whatsoever. Jade Cargill comes out, confronts Jordynne Grace after the win, and she drops this line, and all I can do is think about Limp Bizkit.
You think you're special?
You think you're special. You do.
Carmelo Hayes comes out and carries on the US Open Challenge. Thank God for that. Some of these matches are going to absolutely bang. But surely it can't go on like this.
It can't go on like this, can it?
It can.
Shinsuke accepts the Open Challenge, and although I am loving the Open Challenge format at the moment, let's change up the opponents. It's been the same cycle when Sammy had the belt, and the same with Ilya too. Let's get some tag teams involved. Throw Eric Rowan in the mix, for example. Or get some people on Raw coming over to SmackDown. Finn Balor, there's another suggestion. Some different matches, Dragon Lee. Penta. Let's get some new people. Let's get some new people involved. It make this Open Challenge format so much better. I know, but these surprised. These two put on a great match. Carmelo Hayes hitting the double knees, nothing but net, gets the win. And who do you think should be facing Carmelo Hayes next? What do you think the little suggestion I just made before? Do you think they should be mixing up the opponents? Let me know down below. That then takes us into the main event, which we covered on earlier in the video. My head's still completely blown with Drew McIntyre winning the belt. Again, completely didn't expect it. This takes the plans for WrestleMania completely differently. Will he still have the belt by the Royal Rumble? Will the person in the tournament actually come through and beat him at the Royal Rumble? So many different questions that need answering, but it makes the show exciting, which is the most important thing going into WrestleMania. Comment down below what you thought of this episode of SmackDown. If you want to see more of this fugly face too, go and drop a subscribe down below. A massive thank you for watching. Go and check out my TikTok as well whilst you are at it. And WrestleVids out. See you later. Ah, fuck off the stubby toe.